Facebook effect? I think I heard that somewhere.
Oh, is there a term?
Yeah, that it totally strips all the discovery out of dating.
How is technology affecting relationships and dating?
Oh, I love this question because I see this as a really big problem. And what I'm seeing there's a big trend is there's all these misfires happening and miscommunications because of IMs and texts and Facebook that people aren't even knowing each other.
Like, and also it's inferred what you're saying. Like you don't know what they really mean.
Exactly.
There's no emotion behind.
You can't read it.
The tonality is
Yeah,
wrong.
you don't know the person at all.
Yeah.
What is it called? The Facebook effect? I think I heard that somewhere.
Oh, is there a term?
Yeah, that it totally strips all the discovery out of dating.
It's like a false sense of intimacy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You think that you
true.
have this intimate relationship when you really don't. And the
Can you
truth
text
is,
me that?
I'll text you. Because the truth is,
for that.
I need to tweet that.
it's one thing to date and to create, you know, that sexual vibe that comes from the texting and the, you know, sexting. But here's the thing, to create and to sustain
In the beginning.
sustainability in a relationship can only happen if you can have a conversation and communicate.
Courting.
Yes. Oh, I love that word.
Court via
Courting.
text.
Okay. No.
No.
I feel like I have a lot of coaching clients where they go on one date and he asks her out, and then he continues to have all these text conversations
You have
with her.
great text, but
Yeah.
No follow-through.
I've literally 2 clients last week. I'm like, do not text him back. Do not text him back. He needs to ask you out.
He needs to chase.
A little follow-up. A little follow-up after
Huge,
the first
ladies.
date.
It's
I
really
think it's
about
fine.
training. And I hate
Yes,
to use
don't
that word.
enable.
I hate
but
to
it
use
is.
that word.
It is.
But if you accept a text date, you're going to get more text
Here's the thing.
invitations.
I agree. I think you
right.
teach people how you teach people how to treat you.
absolutely.
Yes.
You know, so if you enable and respond to 16 texts and he's
You're
still not
enabling.
asking you out, you're allowing this behavior.
And,
it's not.
and how many other girls is he doing that with?
Right.
You don't know because you're not actually seeing it. And I'm not saying all guys are players, but I'm saying if you went out on a great date and you're emotionally investing and you think you're getting to know each other over text, but you're frustrated that he's not following up, how many other women is he doing that with? You have no idea.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily mean that he's a bad guy. It's just that I
not
think
at
that
all.
we've become socialized. We're so technocentric nowadays that we've become we feel like this is a way to communicate. So I do feel like
It's
you
convenience.
have to. I do feel like you sort of have to teach. I know you're not going to like this word. Teach expectations. You know, my expectation is that after a first date, we can have a text like "Thank you so much for a nice date." Oh, a little laugh, a little something. But then after that, he really should be picking up the phone and calling you
Can
and
you
asking
say
you
in a
out.
text, if he asks you out, call me.
I've said this to many women. I said the next time if he introduces a conversation and he wants to start talking or he wants to talk about whatever, say, I would love to talk to you about that. So good to hear from you. I'll be home tonight around this time. Why don't you give me a call?
Yes. When someone says to you, I don't really want to talk on the phone, which translates into I don't really want to talk to you, that's pretty a clear red flag.
But you
It's
make
like
a decision from there.
Message.
You make
Right.
a decision from there. I'm out or I'm
exactly
in.
right. That's
So
right.
let's throw a monkey wrench in this
So
conversation.
honoring your desires.
Monkey wrench.
Let's throw a monkey wrench in the
Oh, okay.
conversation. So let's say you meet online. You're in one state, he's in another, that are not connected, right?
Why
Or close
would
to
I
get
do
to.
I don't
How
know
do
that
couples that are in
talk to them.
long distance relationships navigate those, and does technology help?
I say Skype.
Okay.
I think Skype would be
Skype
great.
video.
Yeah, I think that
video.
you need to see each other. And I would say you need to see each other, and then I would say you need to talk on the phone, so you have the auditory. Text is like the last resort.
My husband and I went on 3 dates and I went away for a month. I'd already planned a trip. And I credit that month away with giving us the relationship we needed because we admit we would have jumped into bed too soon.
Yeah.
And because we had that month away, I thought we had 3 great dates. I'll come back in a month. And then I thought, he might not be there in a month if I don't do anything during this month. So I invited him to play a game of 20 questions with me over the course of that month.
That's cute.
We got to know, and you couldn't ask stupid questions. It had to
very
be
creative.
challenging,
I like that.
thought-provoking
How did you do
questions.
it? Like how? Via, was it
emailed
emailed?
them.
Okay.
And I
email.
said, hey, I've been thinking about you since I went away. How would you feel about doing this? And I gave him a little challenge. It was really cute and funny.
Oh, I love that.
And he was up for it. We did it 1 question a day, every day for 30 days. By the time I came back, I'm like, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
But that was a great way to court. Could we have done that via text? I don't know.
So to this idea of catfishing, it's been a lot of media. What do you think? How do you protect your clients from this?
Well, from a matchmaking standpoint, we do background checks. So that is kind of, built in, which is why a lot of people come to us because they've had
Security
bad
factor.
experiences. But you know, there's a lot of technology going around. I know here we're talking about that is protecting people. And in fact, there's some people who are creating different applications where you'll be certified as somebody who is real.
Until you have the opportunity to be live and in person with someone across multiple experiences, not just drinks, not just dinner, but across, you know, a diversity of different experiences. You know, I just think you owe it to yourself. It's your own. Again, I'll use the word due diligence. It's you know, I know we desire to be partnered and we desire to be in love, but it can't put us
at the cost.
It can't be at the cost of being unsafe. It just can't.
And we can't fall in love with the fantasy without the reality.
You cannot talk to someone for 6 months online and never meet them in person.
6 months.
6 months. 3 months. Whatever it is, it's all too.
What's the cutoff for dating online before you meet them in person? Let's go around the room. What do we, you want to start?
Ooh, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Lisa?
A month.
A month?
I would agree. 3 weeks to a month. A few conversations.
Yeah, I would say 3 weeks is good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, technology's impacted our life exponentially. It's not going away. So it sounds like for women out there, they need to do their due diligence.
Yes.
They need to figure out how to be safe, how to know who the guy is, use opportunities like background checks to figure stuff out. And frankly, trust their own freaking instincts.
That's right. We ignore it so much.
We never say, I wish I hadn't listened to my gut.
That's so true. It will tell you how you feel long before you can articulate it.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Good like that. Cheers to being a woman.
Cheers to being a woman. Cheers.
Get us, you have